It turns out Thor Love and Thunder could have opened up with a massive action sequence that showed us Sif taking on Gore the God Butcher. The sequence was supposed to be very brutal and very bloody, but it was ultimately cut to make way for the comedic action sequence we got with Thor and the Guardians of the Galaxy. Jamie Alexander, aka Sif herself, has revealed some interesting details about Marvel Studios making some more cuts to the final version of the film. And she reveals that there was a sequence that led us to the scene in the film where Thor finds her and she's missing her arm and she's bloodied up. That was completely cut from the film, despite the fact that they shot it and had it all finished. And this would have been her and Christian Bale's Gore the God Butcher that got to beat the living life out of one another, and that they were already doing the pre-visual stuff that Marvel Studios, of course, does far in advance. But when they decided that the film was going to be much shorter and they didn't want that in there and they wanted to change the introduction of Gore the God Butcher, and I guess they saw the scene as too violent, that they made the call to cut it. Now, this is one of those disappointing things for me. I've talked about it before in relation to the Thor character and franchise. I'm not a fan of Thor, but I like the Warriors 3. I like Loki. I like Sif. From the Thor comics, Thor is like my least favorite character. I know that's strange to say, but I just don't connect with him at all. I don't know what it is, and I absolutely love Sif because she's kind of like the opposite of Thor in every single way. And Jamie Alexander does a great job. Her outfit in the film was perfect, like straight from the comics. And it would have been awesome to see Gore use that sword and those two go toe-to-toe, get bloodied up, and then she just gets almost left for dead there. And then Thor discovers her and we know what happened. And I understand some people, that like the ones that die on the hill that this film is a masterpiece, are going to say, well, it's better to not show it and just tell it. I guess. In certain instances, yes, but this film, the opening act that brings us into the film, is literally a comedy shtick on another planet where Thor destroys everything by acting dumb. Maybe the tone of the film would have been a little better and it could have, I don't know, built a more serious film around, hey, Sif just almost got her life taken, she barely walks away, and she walks away with one arm. Imagine the scene when they find her and she's completely destroyed. It's like, the Butcher is coming. Look at what he did to me. I don't know. Again, I know. I'm just a Marvel hater. I don't understand. I'm too stupid to understand Thor Love and Thunder, bro. I get it, but this sounds way better.